Hello everyone. I wanted to make a video about the difference between Uber and Lyft, and I would say in any major city. Um, I'm going to talk about it while I set things up here. So, as many of you know, every major city is absolutely flooded by Uber Teslas, and at least in the Chicago area. There are also a ton of drivers who bought brand new Toyota Siennas and Honda Odysseys, and that's great. But the reason why I advise against never getting Sienna or Odyssey is for one simple fact: it does not qualify for Lyft Lux. And the reason why that is so important is that because unless your account is a legacy account, because I've heard rumors that legacy accounts can separate standard from Excel, but I haven't actually confirmed that with anybody. Anyways, if just to get that out of the system, if you get a Toyota Sienna and you want to work both apps, unfortunately on Lyft, you will have to accept all ride types. Why? Well, because I'll show you here. Let me pull it up. Pull up Lyft here. I'll show my profile. You'll kind of get an idea. So on Lyft, there's a few different tiers. You got all right types without shared, premium only, and Lux Black only. So the reason why I have premium only is because my vehicle qualifies for Lux Black, and Lux Black XL. Now, let's say that my vehicle didn't qualify for Lux Black XL. I would still have that premium only option. So it would still show Lux and XL. And the reason why that is super important is because you can then start accepting XL rides. Let's say during the day, not too many people are requesting Lux rides, so you turn on premium only, and that way you only get Lux and XL requests. So this is great because the reason why that's great is I'm going to show you why. See, right now I have XL only on Uber. See, I'm XL only, no pings. Now I'm going to go online on Lyft on premium only, which is XL and above, and I'll show you the difference. Give it a few seconds here. See, Lyft XL. Lyft XL. Another Lyft XL. Okay, so that's 4 Lyft XL, no Uber XL. This is live. This is me being online on both apps right now in my apartment. So this is not fake or anything. Come on. It was blowing up like crazy earlier. Yep, another Lyft XL. Let's keep going. Let's try for one more. and another one. So what is that? 6 Lyft XL pings and um, 0 Uber XL. And you're thinking, why is that? Well, as I said, the reason why that is because of two reasons. Um, A, there are Tesla Model Ys available for rental, but it's like there's only like a few dozen. I don't know, like each Hertz location around here only has maybe like 5 or 10. Not much, but they're on a wait list, and the wait list is long as hell. So what Model Y people will do is that they'll turn on comfort, electric comfort, and XL. And what they'll do if they get an XL ping is that they'll message the packs and be like, "Hey, how many passengers you got?" And if they say 4 or less, great, they'll take them. And then if they respond 5 or more, they just cancel the ride. And unfortunately, this is a flaw of the Uber system because it just automatically says that any Model Y qualifies for XL, even if it doesn't have a third row, which doesn't make any sense. Um, and that's reason one. Reason two, as I said, is because there is hundreds of Toyota Siennas and Honda Odysseys out here in Chicago, just driving around all day. And because most of those people are newer drivers, maybe only a couple of years, like 2, 3, maybe even 4 years in it. Their account doesn't have the ability to separate standard from XL. So what that means for them is that they're essentially stuck on Uber. Because otherwise they're going to get slammed with standard rides. And what I will say is here in Chicago, standard rides is between both apps 24/7 nonstop. You will, if you want to do standard rides, come here to Chicago. I welcome as many of you as possible. It's really just it's just nonstop madness. You know what? Screw it. Let me turn on all ride types, and I'll show you how bad it is here. Okay. All ride types. Let's see what happens. Yep, right away. 2-trip radar, 3-trip radar. $36 ride for 18 miles. I mean, that's not bad. It is above $1 a mile, but as you can see, it's just nonstop. There's never a shortage of Uber X rides here in Chicago. So you know, it is what it is on that. But I would never do Uber X rides. So that's why it's important to watch my video on to do the Lux entry tier list, XL Lux long term plans. I've made a few videos about different lists and ways to get into this tier. Um, I would advise 100% to make sure you get a Lux qualified vehicle that has a third row. Um, no matter the price. That way you have access to both Uber XL and Comfort for when Lyft isn't budging or Lyft is paying crap. And then you can pivot to Lyft when Lyft is getting constant flows of Lux pings. Now, one more thing about that. Let's say that you do get an Audi Q7 like what I have, but it's not black. Fine. You'll still have access to Lux and XL. And I'm going to show you a trick here to, if you want to just do Lux only. So as you can see here, I have two vehicles on my profile, both the same exact vehicle. The only difference is that one is set for 7 seats, which you can see here. That way I get access to XL. And then the other one is I listed as 5 seats. Now you're thinking to yourself, now why would you do that? Well, that's a pure, simply reason why is that because at least here in Chicago, Lux pays a little bit better than XL rides. Let's say for example, 4 o'clock in the morning, an airport ride from downtown Chicago to O'Hare, you're gonna make about $5 more on Lux just off the base fare as opposed to XL. Now, I mean that's just a controlled example. At that early in the morning, you may not get any Lux rides, so you might have to go down to XL and maybe do one or two of those. But that's just an example. Um, but I can show you right now. I'm gonna switch over to my 5-seater profile, and then I'm gonna turn on premium only, so that way I only have Lux and Lux Black on. So let's see what happens with that. Mind you, I still have. Oh, let me switch back to. Um, oh, Lux request. See that already? So I am now online on Uber for XL. So let's see let's compare the let's compare Lyft Lux to Uber XL and see who gets more pings in the next 2 minutes here. So far, one Lux, zero Uber XL. And mind you, I'm in a prime location right next to pretty much everything, so your results may vary with this. But obviously, you don't have to live here. You can just drive over to this area and get the same results. Not a big deal. So not as many Lux pings. Um, but that's fine because usually what will happen is that at this time of the night, I'll let's say I took that Lux ping. Um, by the time I drop off that passenger wherever they're going, I'll get another one. So you can see right now I just got another one, Lux. So that's two Lux and zero Uber XL. Mind you, this is kind of like a dead time. That's why there's no surge out. This is kind of a time between people going out to dinner to eat and people going out to for drinks and things like that. Um, it'll start in Chicago. Things will start picking up after 9 o'clock. Between 7 and 9 is usually the dead time. That's usually when I go and you know eat dinner, take a shower, relax, things like that. Um, but yeah, not too many. So I got two Lux pings and zero Uber XL. Still more in that. Um, and also the bigger benefit is that you don't have to deal with upfront pricing on Uber or Lyft, or I mean on Lyft XL or Lyft Lux. So you will get paid for your time in minutes and mileage, even if they change the destination. at least on the upper platforms. So yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show you why it's you're much better off getting like a 2017 Chevrolet Tahoe as opposed to a Toyota Sienna. Because if you get that Toyota Sienna, you're going to be stuck to one platform making less money. And then you're going to resort to doing comfort rides, which only pays like $2 or $3 more than UberX. And at that point, why the hell did you buy a $30,000 vehicle? You could have spent that $30,000 and get a very nice vehicle. You know what? I'm gonna do this live. I'm going to Kelly Blue Book, cars for sale, 75 miles. Let's say actually, let me just make sure something here. So the minimum year for Lyft Lux is 2015 or newer. So you basically want to have something that's 2017 or newer so that you can keep it for 2 years. So let's set it for 2017. Color doesn't matter because we're doing just Lyft Lux. So we're gonna do let's see here, make. We'll do a few here. So we'll do a Chevy. We'll do GMC. We'll do Audi. And let's see what else we can do here that I know is reasonably priced. Without it being, like a trash car. Like I guess if you really want to go budget, you can get an Infiniti QX60. So let's just do that. Let's just throw in an Infiniti. I'm not trying to be picky here. Cadillac and Lincoln. Let's go with that. Okay, so as far as models is concerned, um, I mean, obviously you're not going to get a Navigator. So let's go with, actually let's just, instead of choosing specific models, let's go to features and do third row seats. That should filter out most of our vehicles that we need. Price lowest. It's 2017. Okay, so that's incorrectly marked. An Audi A4 does not have a third row seat, so that's obviously mismarketed. Chevrolet Traverse does not qualify for Lyft Lux. So, okay, I guess we'll have to filter this more. So we'll do Suburban and Tahoe. So right away, GMC Acadia, 16,000, 149,000. Okay, let's say you don't want to deal with that. Let's say you want it to be 60,000, under 60,000 miles. That way you can keep it for 2 years and not have to deal with too many issues. Well, look at this, a 2017 GMC Acadia Denali. Let's look at this. Let's see if this. Unfortunately, with GMC Acadias, it does have a third row, but sometimes it doesn't have 6 seats for passengers. So let's see if this one has it. Yeah, so this one has the 2 in the middle and the 2 in the back, so you couldn't get this for XL. So let's actually just cut out the GMC Acadias because I don't want to waste time trying to see if the Acadia has a third row or not. But if you can find a GMC Acadia that has a third row, then there you go. All right, so now our first vehicle is a 2020 Infiniti QX60. Ooh, this is even better. 2020, you can keep this for 4 years. So let's see here. Yep, 2020, 59,000 miles. Is this from a dealer or private? Okay, so it is a dealer. So yeah, I mean there you go. It's 2020. So with the minimum being 20 2016, um, for next year, you can keep this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I mean, obviously, I would suggest against that, but you get the idea. So let's say that this it has less miles and it's got black wheels, so it looks a little bit better. Again, you can use it for 2 years and get good use out of it. But as you can see here, there's a ton of Infinity QX60s. Just an absolute ton. You know what? Let's say that you don't want to deal with a crappy Infinity. I wouldn't. Let's see what we get now. Oh, look at this. A 2017 Audi Q7. That's a perfect vehicle. It's a blue exterior, black interior, and leather seats. I mean, that's great. Unfortunately, yeah. Anyway, so you can see here, you know, another Audi Q7, another Audi Q7, another Audi Q7. Um, it's just right away you get three Audi Q7s. Yeah, they're 2017, but you could still do Lyft Lux for 2 years on it. So and you get a great looking vehicle. So it's a win-win. Like, I wish I could show you the interior, but unfortunately, Kelly Blue is being a little bit of a fuss right now. Anyways, you get the point. Um, $30,000, you can do that. Let's go even further. We're gonna look up uh, prices of Toyota Siennas and see if cars for sale. No, we can't do it. So let's try. Let's try two car. I'm gonna go back and look at the Audi Q7 again, 2017, so I can show you what it looks like. '17 Audi Q7, under 60,000 miles. Again, 2017. Price lowest. Look at that. Yeah, see, $31,000. Let's say that you want it black. Well, you can get black. But this one is a yeah, this one's a 2017, but it's got a 3.0. It's premium plus, premium plus, premium plus, premium plus. I would stay away from premium because it's kind of just very basic and bland. But look at this. Uh, yeah, it is a 2019, but it also is just a premium. So look at this. Let's look at this 2018, which is only 2,000 more than this one, and it's got a little bit less mileage, and it's black. So yeah, it's got a great looking interior, and you get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and you get 7 seats. This is mine's a 2019, so mine looks exactly like this. I mean, obviously mine's wrapped, but you get the point. They're cheap. It looks good. You'll get a lot of compliments. You got good tips, and so again, let me go and compare a Toyota Sienna. Oh, but a Toyota Sienna, you get so much better gas mileage. Don't listen to that shit. Let's look at 2017. The cheapest is 26,000, and this is 2017. So let's look at a 2018 since that Audi's a 2018. Okay, so cheapest one is at 28,000, and it's a 2019. Does have one accident. This has no accidents. One accident, no accidents. So the cheapest no accidents Toyota Sienna is at $30,000, and it's all the way in California. So that's no go because you got to spend $2,000 to get it shipped here. Okay, so skip Carvana, skip accident, $2,000 shipping, $2,000 shipping, Carvana, no accidents, nearby dealer, $31,773. This is a nearby dealer. $31,773 for a 2020 Toyota Sienna with 51,000 miles. But for $2,000 more, you can get an Audi that qualifies for Lux. I'm not making this up. This is live data. Like, why would you buy a Toyota Sienna? Okay, so let's look at new. Let's look at new Toyota Siennas. Let's say you're balling and you got some money. Okay, no price listed. No data. It's not showing the price. Let's see if we can find one. Let's see, Kelly Blue Book is working again. No. Okay, so new cars, Toyota, Sienna, and my zip code. Price lowest. So $40,000 for a base Toyota Sienna. Okay, not bad. Let's look and see what a brand new Audi costs. I mean, I would advise against that, but we're just looking at comparison here. So 61. Okay, so it's a $20,000 difference. But let's look at the long term. If you're making more money doing Lux, and then you also have access to Lyft Lux and Lyft and Lyft XL. But you know what? Let's go a step even further. Let's do exterior color black. So 63,000. Okay. But 63,000 Sure, it's a lot, but you can do Lyft XL, Lyft Lux Black, Lyft Lux Black XL. And then on Uber, you can do uh, Uber Comfort, Uber XL, and Uber Premier if Uber Premier is in your area instead of Black. Black is in my area, so I can't do Uber Black because I don't have livery plates. Um, but yeah, see, so let's just say for example Chicago area. Yeah, sure, I can't do Uber Black, but I stay plenty busy with Lyft Lux Black on peak demand. Um, I probably won't get any right now because it's kind of in the middle of the time. But let's see if I get any quick pings on Lux Black. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, it is a $20,000 difference, but a brand new Toyota Sienna is going to lock you to doing Uber XL and Uber Comfort only, as opposed to getting a used 2018 Audi Q7 like I showed you earlier that will allow you to do every ride tier on every app except for um, Uber Premier. But anyways, yeah, we're not looking at newer prices for Audi because that's I wouldn't even buy a new Audi. Um, anyways, so as you saw, a used 2018 Audi is going for $2,000 more than a used Toyota Sienna. I don't see how that makes sense. I mean, yeah, sure, if you're only looking for a new vehicle, but you're being very silly, and you're going to lose a lot of money in the long term being locked to one app. Anyways, that's just my opinion on things. But what do I know? I only make $3,000 a week on average, so why listen to me? While those guys are sitting around for ever waiting for an Uber XL ride, I'm getting nonstop back to back Lux Black pings and Lux pings. So, you know, you want to make money, you should probably listen to me. Anyways, if you have any questions, just shoot them below and I will respond to them.